TJIF. It's Friday and we are going to do some woven plaid, and then I'm going to have a treat, which is kind of something I haven't done on here before. I actually saw another designer do it, so I can't even take credit for it. Hey Lori, I'm just going to share this to my VIP group, and then I will be jumping right in. Hey Jill. So when you get on, say hi. Let's see here. Didn't pop up yet because I'm not in the right one. No, I am. Hey Peggy. Hey Karen. Hi Sue. All right, let me just share this really quick. Okay, good. All right, guys, so my name is Cheryl McCartney. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. Been with them for over 2 years, and we are going to be using our palette board. Now, this usually comes in white, and I did paint it black. So that is something that you can do with our surfaces, is just repaint them. I'm gonna use some woven plaid over it, and then we're gonna do something kind of fun with this little mug right here. And I guess that's it. All right, I will have a share giveaway, which will be these tags right here. So I made these the other day. There is a video on my Facebook page of me making them. They're super cute. So this is a share giveaway. If we get up to 75 shares by tomorrow at 9 p.m., I will have my random name picker pick a name, and then I'll post it in the VIP group. So if you're not in my VIP group, just write VIP and I will get you in there. And that's where I also have specials and promotions and discounts and everything, so you're going to want to get in there anyway if you are interested in getting access to some of those specials. Yeah, so that's it. It's really cute. This is a fun one to do. Let me just put it back up over here. Okay. So, if you wouldn't mind sharing, go ahead. If you're a Chalk Couture designer, you cannot share. It's against policy. Hi, Karen. Thank you, Sue. Hey, Debbie. Okay, if you are new to Chalk Couture or new to see me, please put a 1. I'd like to welcome new people and everything. If you are already an awesome Chalk Couture designer, put a 2. And if you are an awesome VIP customer of mine, put a 3. So I just can get an idea of who we have on with us today. All right, so again, this is our palette board, painted all black. Not sure which side I'm gonna use this side. Yeah, I'm gonna use the flat side. See, the other side kind of has it. You can use both sides of this, but we're gonna use the flat side, so when it's sitting, there'll be a little bit of space underneath it. And we're gonna use the woven plaid. I happen to have 2 of them, so at least I won't have to worry about washing them in between. Hey Karen, yes you are a 2. Hi June. Okay, and then I thought we would put Mary over top of it. And I'm just trying to think, probably maybe do that in red. Sam, it probably would, but I would definitely wax the painting first, because the transfer, because it's sticky, could pull up your paint. So just be very careful with that. If you spend a lot of time painting that, I would hate to see that pull up. So just make sure you wax it really good. Hey Janelle. Hi Denise. Okay, let's get started, guys. All right, so what we're gonna do, I happen to have 2 woven plaids, so we don't have to worry about washing them, which is awesome. Just separate it from your backer sheet. The side that it goes back on is the glossy side. You can always write back, so you're not confused. And that just goes over there. I have my heater on. Ooh, it's getting hot. I just need to turn it off. Okay. I will show you. This is the kind of wax, this is the wax I use. Johnson's Paste Wax, and it's clear. So you usually get them in the cleaning aisle of Home Depot, Lowe's. Chalk Couture also sells it in like little small chapstick containers. So if you'd rather have something smaller, you can get it right from there as well. Okay, so let's get going. I'm just going to, you know, when you have a board like this where you have like repeating pattern and you're only going to be putting it on a specific area, just make sure you are getting the areas that you want on there so it gives you the best design, like meaning you get most of the repeating pattern over like on your surface. Okay, so let's just make sure that's down all the way. You want to make sure you're getting out any air bubbles. I don't think you guys can see me. Maybe you can. Let me just push this out a bit. Okay. I usually like to take my squeegee and just make sure it's down and getting out any possible bubbles. And the colors we're going to be using are these right here. So we have Candy Apple, Iced Coffee. This one is Emerald. But I think we're going to use, and white. I think, let's just use this one, it's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll use the red first. And you have to stir your paste when you open it because you want to make sure it's the right consistency. This is perfect, I can tell just by looking at it. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the comments. Let me make sure this is scrolling. Okay, I think that's it then. Okay. If you have any comments, questions, just put them in the comments and I would love to answer them. Also, if you have any questions on the products and you'd rather not, you may be a little shy or for whatever reason you don't want to ask on here, just message me. I love getting messages, so that would be great. All right, I'm just going to turn this sideways so it's going vertical for me. So let's put the red down, and as always, I drew a diagram of what I'm doing as far as colors and everything, so I can work off that. So I do know that this line right here, I want it to be red. All I did was take a little bit of chalk paste right on my squeegee, and I'm just laying it right on the board, picking up any excess, putting it right back into the container. And if there is any excess, I have almost kind of the right amount here. I love this woven plaid, it is so nice. Hey Wendy, have you been, Wendy? All right, let's get this off, put any excess back. And I also have a red one right here in the center. You want to make sure you're using a squeegee that fits the area that you are chalking. The better it fits, the better result you will have. In fact, this is maybe a little bit too wide. Pick up any excess. So, hey Janice. Who's excited that it's the weekend? I don't know. I mean, it's the weekend, but they sure go by fast, don't they? All right, I'm just gonna lift this up to kind of release it. You can see my design I have on there so far. Let me just dry this really quick before I put it back down. Janice, this is one of our large, our palette signs. It comes in white, but I painted it black, and we're putting the woven plaid design on it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Janelle. Yes, but you did go through a lot this week. Yes, Mandy, that's exactly what I thought when I pulled it up. I said, this is very bright. It's nice. It's our Candy Apple. What's everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything? Okay, excess goes right back in. Hey Kim, have you been? All right, now let's just lift this up really quick. What I'm doing right here is called the paste and peel method, where I just paste it and then I peel the transfer away just to release the chalk paste so it's sitting on my surface, and then I dry it and then I can lay the transfer back down. Hi Debbie from Canada. Debbie, where are you from Canada? Where in Canada? Oh, nice, Mandy. Okay. Hello, Mom. Okay, now, actually, it moved a little bit, so let me just put this on the side here so I can. Vancouver Island. All right. We are in Canada, Debbie. We just added Nova Scotia to the places that designers can sign up at. So hopefully maybe we'll be getting to your section soon. All right, so I just got a little bit of excess chalk paste where I didn't want it. It's so much fun, Janelle, this woven plaid. I wanted to do the woven plaid with true Christmas colors, so I'm glad I'm finally doing it. Since that's off, I'm going to give it another dry, make sure it's really nice and dry. Let's lay that back on. I want to make sure I'm getting it right over top of where it just was. I mean, if it's a little off, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Now let's do the green. This needs a little bit of water. You'll be able to tell as soon as you open and start stirring the paste if it needs water. You want it to be the consistency of like cake batter or Dannon yogurt. And I think I need a little bit more. Is anybody hanging home this weekend and crafting? I don't know. I tend to make a mess. I don't know how this happens. Ugh. All right, Debbie. What kind of crafts do you like to do? All right, let's get a small squeegee again. I actually want a small one. So what I did is I took our squeegee and I just cut it. You can cut them to any size. Hey, Brianna. And now we're gonna do green. So the green I have on each side of the red. We'll do that now. Nice, Debbie. Like card making? Scrapbooking? Nice. I'm gonna do the same pattern as I'm doing here on the opposite direction. So just to keep it consistent. If anybody's interested in becoming a designer, we have a designer starter kit, which is $99, and you get over $250 in products in it. It's so awesome. I would love to be able to buy that starter kit again, but unfortunately, when you sign up, you can only purchase that starter kit once. But then you get 40% off of all of the products after that. And when you first sign up, you get an extra 15% discount. So whatever order you want to use it on within the first 60 days, you can take an extra 15% on top of that 40%. So it's really a nice kind of kickstart to get your business going, so you can get some supplies and just start having fun with your home decor business and crafting. And that's it. It's so much fun. Okay, let's lift this up. Just gonna lay it right back down. I think it'll be fine. So let's see what else. There's so many ways that you can work your business. You don't have to do lives like this if you don't want to. So if this is not your thing, then you don't have to do this. Honestly though, I actually like it. I didn't do it for the longest time, and I kind of like kept finding an excuse as to why now wasn't a good time to start doing lives, and then I had to just kick myself in the butt and say, you know what, Cheryl, you're just gonna keep making excuses. So then I finally just did it, and I actually really do enjoy doing lives now. So you meet so many people through this, which is really awesome. You know, because sometimes I think we tend to just go in the same pattern. Hi, Diane. In life, we go to the same job every day. We go shopping at the same grocery store. Usually go to the same mall. And, you know, sometimes you don't have an opportunity to come across people, different people. So it's nice. Oh, thank you, Janelle. All right, so I just released that green. Now let's put that over top again. Now the solid lines are white. Let's grab that. Hey, Deborah. And as a designer, so we have this program, it's called Club Couture. You can sign up to get a monthly transfer, which is a size 8.5 by 11. And that's sent to your home every month with 3 coordinating paste packets. Our transfer for November is so cute. I wish I had it where I could show you, but I did post it on my business page, and I'll be doing another post as well. But if you're a designer, you get that transfer for free sent to you. So that's really awesome. All right, so the solid line is white. Let's do that next. Hey, Cheryl. And then we're gonna, so I'm like making this is gonna be like a little tray for me. And I am going to do something, we're gonna have that little cup on it, like a cup of hot cocoa, if you will. And you'll see what I do with it. It's gonna be really neat. I can take credit for this. I did see another designer do it, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so cool. I have to try it. All right, so let's release this white and put it back down, and we do this side too. Oh, see, it did pick up the green a little bit. I gotta redo that green. Okay. Let me dry this really quick. You guys can see how it picked up my green right there, so I got to go back and do that one side. Probably wasn't the best idea to lay it down while it's still wet. The best thing to do is dry it. Okay. Get my my green squeegee again sunk into the paste. You know what, actually I should be using the multi-tool for this. This is perfect for these lines. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, oops, I just moved the transfer. This transfer, for some reason, I think it's because I used it a lot, doesn't have the best stick right now. So I'm actually just gonna put my hands on it and hold it. Cheryl, how is Nova Scotia going? All right, I'm going to pick this up and then we're going to dry all of it. All right, I'm going to have to redo that one area because what happened, I'll tell you in a second what happened. Hey, Caitlin. Okay, so what happened was I laid it down while it was still wet and it must have grabbed back up in the silk screen area again. So I'm just gonna I'm going to a different area that has no, right over here, that has no, hi Barbie, has no, and hi April, has no paste on it yet. The transfer doesn't have any paste, so I don't have to worry about that in this section. I just want to make sure I'm lining it up good. And because this is a repeating pattern, I was only using a part of it, I actually did have another area that didn't have any chalk paste on it. Okay. All right, let's get that green on. Yeah, the multi-tool is perfect for this transfer. So this is the transfer of the day. Again, it's going to be woven plaid. Our other transfer of the day is Mary. Hi, Lori. So guys, don't forget to share those tags that I just showed you, and I'll show you again at the end. I will be giving away, if we get up to 75 shares by tomorrow at 9 o'clock. You can share if you're watching the live or even if you're watching the replay. So if you see a red live above me, that means it's live. And if you don't, that means it's a replay. But as long as it's before 9 o'clock tomorrow, go ahead and share. And if we get up to 75 shares by tomorrow at 9, somebody's going to win them. I'll show them to you really quick right now. Again. So there's two tags, so they are super cute. And there is a video on my business page of me making them if you're curious about that. Let's just dry this. And I just have to get thank you, Janelle. So go and make sure you check out the Club to Church transfer. I put out my business page. It's also my VIP group because it's so cute this month. All right, now let's put this back on and we are going to apply our, you know, that is still a little bit wet, so hold on. All right, now we're going to apply the iced coffee. Let me open that. I can't see the rest. Oops. I can't wait to see it, Karen. All right, let's. Let's put this transfer back on. And then we're gonna pull the other woven plaid I have so we don't have to worry about washing this. Where's my weight? There it is. All right. Hi, Gail. So again, my transfer doesn't have much stick. I'm going to just hold it down. I've been using this transfer a lot, so that is why. These are reusable. You can get, the company statement on it is 8 to 12 times. I've actually had some that I got a little bit more use out of them than that. And let's do the iced coffee on this side. Area. Okay, let's pull that off. So that's our woven plaid going in one direction. I'm just putting this off to the side so I don't have to worry about getting any paste anywhere. Now I'm going to use the same colors, we're just going to go in the other direction. Rosa, you can send me a message that you want this one. It's called Woven Plaid. So that is, here it is. Actually, I'm gonna just start this new one here. It looks like this, and it's really an awesome transfer. Okay. Now let's go the opposite direction, but with the same color pattern. And again, you want to make sure you're lining it up that the pattern equally fits, you know, so you can, like I have one plaid here, the plaids are equally apart through the design. I know I said that so elegant, forget it, so elegantly, or whatever, I can't even think of the word. Hi Vanessa. Okay, so let's start with the red. This one is a little bit, this one does have a little bit more stick, which is good. Okay, let's do all the red areas. Just do this one over here, and then we're going to lift up and dry. That looks so cool, doesn't it? This back down, and now we're going to do our green. I just thought thank you, June. If I stick it to the table, I don't know why I didn't think about this, then I could just pull it up here and it's still stuck to the table, so at least I know I'm laying it back down in the right spot. All right, so the green. It is a little off. Let me just move the board down a little bit. All right. Really quick, get this peeled up. I think this green is a little bit more watery than I would like. I think smart, not hard. Yeah. And I tend to overthink things too, which is not good. All right, so let's do this. Get this dry. Hi, Beth. Down. So I just said my green, I think I made it a little bit too watery. So if the fix for that is just leaving your paste, the cap off of it, yeah, it's definitely too watery. Just leave the cap off of it and let the air get to it a little bit, and then it will go, it'll make it thicker. Because the water will, what's the word I'm looking for? Evaporate. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would love to be able, I'm not like trying to say anything bad about men, but actually definitely not, because I actually love this fact or this quality that they have, which is they can like turn off their brain and not think of things. I don't know how they do that. I would love to do that. Oh my God, Karen. Hi, Lisa. Too soon for snow. Okay, one more green, and then I think we are going to be almost done here. I admire that quality because I would love to be able to do that. And I think that's why I kind of had problems with the green before, because of the fact that I did put too much water in it. And it just, it was just that tad bit too wet. Mandy, soon, hopefully. So when it's, you know, it's not, it didn't dry as quickly as it normally would have because it was a little wetter. All right, let me just pull this off so I can do the whole thing. All right, now we just have the iced coffee and the white to go. So let's put the white down first. All right, so I have one white that is like just right on the edge here, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get on there, but let's go for it. All right, we got a white right here. Here, and then we're just going to pull it off again, dry, and then put our iced coffee on and we'll be done. I have been lifting the stencil, Annette. I'm doing white right now, and I just went into iced coffee. Oh my gosh, you gotta love it. All right, so let's pull that off. Yeah, it didn't really take on the side there because there wasn't much of an edge. Let me dry this really quick. Oh yeah, Annette, it does. I like to do the paste and peel method because if the paste dries in the silk screen area, when you lift up the silk screen, it'll dry right in the silk itself, and it won't adhere to your board. So you can either work really quick, or you can not stress yourself out, work a little slower, and do the paste and peel method, which is what I'm doing. This is more of the paste and lift method, but that's only because it's not on, the whole transfer is not on the surface, so it's lifting every time I do it. All right, let's do our iced coffee, and then the woven plaid part will be done. This is moved again. If you are interested in getting information on becoming a designer, just put join in the comments and I will send you information. I do have an FAQ that I send you to that has pretty much everything you need to know about signing up. And let's get this one, this one right here too. So I'm gonna try and work really quick because I don't wanna have to pull this up. I've got 2 more to do here. Let's just get them done. Hopefully it won't dry. Okay, so there's our plaid. I must have white paste on the bottom, so I just need to get that off. The white smudged a little bit, but it's fine. And then I want to make sure this is totally dry, and I have this Mary. Do you think I should put the Mary over top of it, or do you think I should just leave the plaid? Show you in 1 second. This white kind of messed up over here. Yeah, that's not supposed to be there at all, I don't think. All right, we're not going to worry about that too much. So here it is. Now, would you put this Mary over top of it in like a solid red? Let me know. Mary? Yes, Mary. Mary in white. Okay, I don't know if I can do Mary in white, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes when you put white over it, you can do gold glitter. Sometimes when you put white over red, it turns pink. So whenever you're layering, you always kind of want to try and put the white down first and then red over top, because it does, because that happens. So we'll do gold, and I'll do that right here. So I'm just gonna put the mug right there. So I put that right there. You'll see the whole wording of Mary. All right, let me just see if I can fix this white part a little bit better. And then after we're done with this, we're gonna use some window sealant. So who's excited about that? June, you want information? Where do you live? So I can tell you if, are you in the US? Are you in Canada? So who's excited to use window sealant? Love the mistletoe sign. Oh, thank you, thank you. That was one of the first ones I did. It's like, I do so many, it's so enjoyable. Yeah. Okay, so let's just take it off our backer, just rub your fingers, pull it off, and reset. Let me just try this really quick because it's a little wet from the white. Alright, so we are going to do, let me fuzz this too, because of the fact that we're putting it down, this layer will go down on top of paste that's already there. So whenever you do that, okay, so you're fine because you're in the US, so you're fine if you wanted to be a designer. I will send you information. So you just want to, when you're putting it over chalk paste that's already down, you just want to fuzz it so when you do that, it doesn't pull up. And we'll just put that kind of like on an angle like that. And look at our gold. And our gold glitter. Okay. Where did I put, oh, here it is.
This pizza. Chicken marsala pizza.
All right, so putting the gold shimmer. This is actually gold shimmer. I am like really getting down to the bottom of it there. I do have more coming in the mail. So when you want to add glitter, you just put the paste on like you were doing like a normal design. And then as soon as you lift it up, you want to get that glitter on there because the wet paste acts kind of like an adhesive, like a glue for the glitter. So you want to make sure you get it down there when it's wet. I am definitely running out of this. That was a great idea, Vanessa, to do gold. All right, let's put any excess right back in our jar. And let's get that glitter on while it's still wet. I'm just gonna let this glitter sit here for a second while we do the window sealant part, which I know you guys are probably like, what? Okay, now I will send you information too. All right, put that on the side. I just like to pat down lightly just to make sure it kind of, like it's gonna stick, but I just like to make sure I'm gonna get the most stick as possible. And you wanna use fine glitter. The finer the glitter, the better. All right, so let me just clean up really quick here. The green is all done. We don't need that again. And our red, God, I hate when the thing gets stuck in there. Yes, Trina, technically you could, because if you get a nice layer of that glitter down, you're not gonna see the chalk paste underneath, but it's always a good idea to use a color that is the same color as the glitter in case you don't get the glitter in a part of it, because then you'll still see that a part is missing glitter, but at least, like if I'm missing some gold glitter, at least it's gold underneath, so it won't pop out as much. All right, we're gonna put this aside, and now we're gonna do the window sealant part. So let's just put that there for right now. And, oh, it's right here. Okay. So again, this is not my idea. I did see another designer do it, but it was totally cool, and I had to try it out myself. I haven't used it yet. This is the first time I'm doing it with you guys. You know, we do sell mats that I should probably be using, so if you ever wanted to protect your surface, we do sell these mats. I don't actually have one underneath mine right now, but all right. Okay, so here is my mug, right? And so inside, all I have is paper towels, okay? So this is going to be for decorative purposes only. You're not going to, like, you have to be okay with, you know, buying a mug and not using it for the mug purposes and it just being a piece of decor. So this is Daptex Plus. It's window sealant. I've never used it before in my life, but it almost looks like whipped cream when it dries. So bear with me, I have not done this yet. So I'm just kind of gonna swirl it around and see what happens. I think it will spread out, so I don't want to get it too close to the edge, but I don't want any of that to show either. So that's going to spread out a little bit. And of course we have to have sprinkles, right? So this is going to dry. I'm just going to leave it alone, but it's going to dry with the sprinkles on it. And then I will always have a fake cup of hot cocoa all the time. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that kind of cool? That is so awesome. It does spread out a little bit, so it's going to stretch. So right now you can kind of still see the paper towel underneath there, but it's supposed to stretch out a little bit. And I didn't want it to stretch out so much that it was going over the, let me just put this here. All right, I'm just gonna blow this off, get the excess off. I'll be right back. So now we have like our little tray and our cup of hot cocoa. Isn't it cute? Oh my God. Check that out. That glitter is awesome. Vanessa, great idea for the gold. Got my hot cocoa and I'm all set. This will look so cute like in the kitchen or even like in the living room on a coffee table. So I'm really happy with the way it came out, and that's it. So have a great night, everybody. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and if you have any questions from tonight's live, or you have any questions on joining or the Club Couture program, just message me. And thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Mandy and Janelle and Robin, or hi, Robin. Hi, Carla. Thank you. Okay, so just message me any questions on anything, okay? So I'm just gonna walk around there, turn that off, and have a good night, everyone.